But one of the things that's really contagious is unhappiness in the world today. You know, the more I interact with people on social media, I do my program, to the extent that people are unhappy is shocking to me. And you know, with the stock market, all the things politically going on right now, you have to really be intentional about what you want in your life. And I think sometimes we think, once I get this car, or I get this relationship, or I get this promotion, then I'll allow myself to be happy. So we delay happiness to this future destination. The fact of the matter is, you're gonna bring you with you when you get to these places. So if you think you're gonna be happy when you're gonna do your big mansion, you're gonna be in there with you. And so I always recommend something called blissful dissatisfaction, which is be intentional about getting your happiness now. You don't want a big house. You want a big house because you think that'll make you happy. You don't want a relationship. You do, but you think that relationship's gonna make you happy. What if you could have the tools and strategies to give yourself the gift of that in the present moment? And the hook is, ironically, the more you can feed yourself with happiness and bliss now, the actually more likely you are to get the relationship, to get the house, to get the promotion, to get those external things. And what we do in our life is we compare ourselves to the best day and the best picture on social media that we see of somebody else. We compare ourselves at different times in our lives too. You know, even if you're in a relationship, comparing your relationship in its 5th year to its 5th week isn't fair to that relationship. There's different stages in our life. So comparison is a pathway. There's pathways to happiness, and there's pathways that lead us to unhappiness. One of those for sure is comparison, and it's an ego thing oftentimes with us. We're always trying to one-up things in our life. It's a matter, I think, really of being more present in the moment in your life and saying, I deserve to be happy right now. And the one thing I would add to that is, you can't be happy if you don't love yourself. And you can't love yourself if you're not being yourself. If you can begin to live in congruence with your values, your beliefs, and find a way to serve other people. But I found out finally in my life, you know what really gives me joy? Gives me joy is to help other people, is to serve other people. One thing I think that's not said enough in the world, and since we only have a little bit of time, is I want everyone to understand this. You were born to do something great with your life. You were. Every single human being was born to do something special with their lives. And the 2 best days of your life is the day you're born and the day you figure out why. And when you figure that out, and it'll be a pathway. If you're listening to this, you want to be happier, begin to think about some of your natural gifts, things that you're good at, that you enjoy doing. How could you use those in the service of other people? I promise you that's the pathway to you being a happier person.